Hello and welcome to PolyInnovator. I'm your host Dustin, PolyInnovator, and this is the Now Page vlog number 28. And so we're almost hitting the point of 3 years now of doing this little monthly update, and I wanted to share with you all just what's been happening this past month. We just reached the end of October. Happy Halloween. It is now November 1st, otherwise known as Mariah Carey's first day of sales for her song, or like not sales, but getting paid the big bucks.
Dustin Miller, PolyInnovator.
I wanted to start this off with what I've been doing lately, and that has been working at the Halloween store. I wanted some extra hours. I went in there, got the job pretty quickly, and I've been working basically every day. It has been like Mad Max in there. You would think like holidays like Black Friday or Christmas are a lot more crazy. No, Halloween's where it's at. No wonder they make all their money in 1 month out of the whole year, because they were selling stuff like crazy. They had me up front as a greeter, as the bouncer, if you will, to prevent any kind of theft. And beyond that, I've really just been kind of evolving my poly in content system, ecosystem, if you will. And just even calling it poly in content is an evolution of itself. It used to be known as the omni content. Now, part of that ecosystem are these Now Page vlogs, where once a month I create a blog post and a vlog updating people on my personal and professional lives. I got this idea from Derek Severs, and I'm always happy to give him credit for it, because it's just one of those things where when someone makes a good idea, they should get known for it, they should get more recognition for it, and I really think that doesn't happen often enough. Now, the poly in content system is just the other name for my omni content, but I didn't necessarily want to get any trademark issues with a company that kind of had that similar naming convention. They have a different meaning for their omni content, more like actual omni-channel, including e-commerce and stuff like that, whereas mine's more content creation focused. Again, just making it simpler. Plus, poly-in moniker makes it a little bit easier to brand with my poly-innovator stuff. And I kind of mentioned this in the blog post too, but like poly-innovator gaming could be like poly-in gaming. And it also might be good for link shortening. So instead of having like polyinnovator.space, which is a pretty long URL, I can do polyin.gg or something along those lines where it's a lot quicker. I can almost use that as a short link to get to other places. So what am I doing now? Well, like I mentioned in the post, I don't want to get into the whole rat wheel collection of posts that I've been going through all year. I don't know why this year, as compared to other years, I wasn't able to get a lot of these posts done. I mean, considering that it's already November now, I've gotten about half of them done. And considering there was like 40 of them, 45 of them at the beginning of the year, and I slowly got some done, chipping away at, or I had archived them and got rid of the due dates. Like, I'm not going to do it on this day. I'm just going to get rid of the due date, save it as an idea, and forget about it because it wasn't as important to the overall goal. So despite those two things kind of clearing them out, I still have about 18 left. And I also kind of added more on my plate, which I did in order to be an effort for me to actually write more. And that was this daily LinkedIn article, Medium article. They're both the same post. It's reposted every day, basically. And that kind of endeavor was great. Got me writing more. I think it might have helped me get more into the idea of writing actual blog posts too. But it did kind of get in the way a little bit, and I wanted to make sure I got these posts out. And so basically what I've been really focusing on is like these monthly vlogs, the swimming newsletter, and now my new Poly and Content Digest newsletter. So I really wanted to jump on the bandwagon of polymath content, basically. Having this idea of being more than one type of creator. You're not just a video creator, a blog creator, or a podcast creator. You're an ecosystem creator. So when you create an ecosystem of content, you are content repurposing, you are syndicating, you are curating, as well as creating content as well. And so kind of keeping that mindset, people don't necessarily know how to employ it. And so I created this digest in order to help people understand what content creation is and how to repurpose things and how to maximize their reach in an omni-channel world. And also too, there's a lot of really amazing content repurposing tools that I wanted to showcase, and I figured this is the best way to do it. So I've been posting those once a week and these Now Page once a month. And then what's coming up, right? What is the bigger view? I really need to double down on monetization. I've been really kind of hesitant on that kind of thing because I don't want to be overly salesy, if you will. But I really do need to get some kind of income coming from this because I'm spending a lot of time on everything I do. And there are ways to do it very not salesy and still make a good impression and make good content and that kind of thing. But there are some days where you have to upsell, like, hey, come pay for my subscription. I made it to where the subscription is not that much. It's $5 a month or $50 a year, which is a couple months off. And I try to make sure it's well worth it. I create really amazing posts each month. This last month or so, I've been kind of a little bit sparse on those, but I usually try to create 2 to 3, if not 1 to 3. But that way there's enough in there to last me for a while. And these posts are usually multiple 1,000-word long posts, and usually just filled with the brim with like links and resources and ideas and stuff that you can use for your own endeavors, or just ideas. Like the Kung Fu Panda one's not really something you can use, but it was definitely very enjoyable and philosophy based. And so I want to find more ways of making PolyPro appealing to people so they'll sign up. I also been offering free trials to people as well. If you're interested, you can reach out to me. I'm very happy to give those out so people can actually see what I'm offering more so. I also, out of the 14 PolyPro posts I've made, 7 or 8 of them are free in order for people to see what they're like. And that way people can actually get enjoyment out of them and then go into the paid version. And the other kind of big thing that's going to be kind of, it's related to what I've been doing and what I'm going to be doing is subscribers, right? In order to get more monetization, I need more subscribers, and I need to double down on that. And I was writing the swimming posts on the Ghost blog, but also on the Substack blog. And that got kind of in the way where I had to kind of post on both, and it got kind of tedious after a while. But more than that, people were getting used to seeing my posts on this different website rather than my actual website. And then when I started working on the Poly Content Digest, I put it on Beehive, so I wanted to test out that tool too. And then after the first post, I tried doing another post that just really didn't work. I didn't have the capabilities I needed that Ghost did have. So I decided to consolidate it all into my main site. And so I just moved all the subscribers over manually, mind you, and then I subscribed them to the specific newsletter they were already subscribed to, so they're not getting other ones that they didn't already sign up for. And that way I have all the subscribers on one platform, and if they choose to, they can become PolyPro at any time. And I feel like too, there's going to be these paid posts for each one. So swimming or poly content is going to offer some kind of special post that will allow you to learn more quickly or more detailed descriptions, so to speak. And that way you can pay for just a post if you wanted to. Other than that, not much else coming up. I really just want to keep working on subscriptions and the monetization, and that's the biggest goal coming soon. Thank you, and have a good day.